All right, hold on. Pause for car.
And sweat. I've never sweat this much.
Water. It's water.
It's water.
Yes. And it tickles.
Sparkly
like
water. It tickles.
Tickle.
Tickles on my back. Tickle fight!
So, Ash, how's it hanging?
Funny you should ask, because we are gonna build a porch swing for my front porch.
I love this plan.
So it's like gonna be a super easy build. You only need a few boards, and I think I spent around $50 in the lumber for just one swing.
Well, let's not hang out. Let's get to work.
Hang tight.
Like, hang in there, Ash. We're almost done.
Now that's a plan you can hang your hat on.
That's good.
I'm hangry.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first step to building this swing is to build the armrests on each side. So Whitney and I are both gonna build one, and this is built with 2x6s that I ripped down to 5 inches wide. I've drilled 1.5 inch pocket holes at the ends of the front pieces, and we're basically just gonna build almost a box like this.
Here we go. Let's build the almost box.
So we're using wood glue and 2.5 inch pocket hole screws to attach everything, and we're gonna have our pocket holes facing each other.
Ash, where's the swing going?
This swing is going on my front porch. I'm gonna build 2 of them. This is the first one. I haven't built the second one yet. See how this one goes. So yeah, I've got a really big, long front porch, and when I bought my house, my first thing I thought was I want porch swings for there, and you know, it's taken me over a year, but now we're working on it.
You know what? Here we are. You had to have indoor furniture before you had outdoor
Fair.
furniture.
I didn't have a dining table or a coffee table.
You still don't have a lot, but...
No, still pretty bare. I would love if we could AI our YouTube videos. Then we just wouldn't have any furniture. So,
I made my
now
almost
have
box.
Our almost boxes, so it's gonna be like this, but way wider. Okay, so now we are going to take these side trim pieces and we're going to put them inside of
Is that the center?
the ish boxes. They're not gonna be centered, they're gonna be to the outside of center. So these are also 2x6s that we ripped to 5 inches wide, and we are attaching them with 2.5 inch pocket hole
there's
screws
no
and
line
wood
there.
glue. Sorry.
Is it center?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah! Sure is.
Okay.
I did.
So sorry.
I only did half of mine also.
At least you weren't being selfish.
Fair.
Okay, there. We got both side pieces done. What's next?
Okay, so let's do that. And
I can already picture myself on your front porch.
you can.
Totally.
Same. Right now.
Yeah.
Next, we have more 2x6s that I ripped to 5 inches. Okay, so these are horizontal boards that are going to pull everything together. So we are going to attach these at the 2 at the back and then 1 at the front on the bottom with 2.5 inch pocket hole screws and wood. These are the horizontal boards. They're 2x6s that I ripped to 5 inches wide, and I'm going to drill 1.5 inch pocket hole screws at both ends. I'm using the 720 Pro. This is our favorite Kreg jig model because it's so easy to switch from 1-bys to 2-bys without having to change anything except for the depth of the stop collar. Okay, so pocket holes done. Now we're going to attach them to the arms.
And I was having a thought
Yes.
that if maybe we do it like this, then we can lean it up and they'll be a little bit easier to attach.
I
Thoughts?
agree with you. That's
Do
a
you?
great idea. Okay, so we've got one of the runners on there. Now we're gonna put the other one. I actually don't know if they're
I just had a bead of
runners.
sweat go in my mouth, just so you know.
I have
bead.
beads of sweat
salty bead.
everywhere.
Salty too chic.
We try
Okay.
not to shoot in the summertime, but I mean, when somebody loses your footage, you kind of have to. The footage that we got to shoot inside. Okay,
Okay, so now we'll flip this guy up. Okay, so now we will do the bottom one first.
I love all the drips down my back. It tickles. Okay, so we have the two back supports. Now we're going to do the front support.
This will be a fun angle to achieve here.
Yeah, I was thinking that when I was doing SketchUp.
Let's do it this way. There you go.
Whitney's got all the ideas.
Well, it's just something easy access here.
Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna leave this right here. We've got all of the cross support pieces. Now we're gonna put the cleats on the inside of this so that we have a place for our slats. And Whitney is getting those right now. So these are 2x4s that I ripped down to 2x2s. It's a lot cheaper to do it that way, but you can buy 2x2s if you need. So we're gonna put one.
Yeah, those first.
There we go. We're gonna put these on the inside, the short ones, and we're just gonna attach them with wood glue and 2.5-inch wood screws into the side trim pieces. So from the bottom, they're gonna be 1 3/4 up.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and make holes. That's all I'm doing. How many screws do you think? 1 or 2 or 2 or 3?
That's gonna hold our butts.
3. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-drill these for Ash.
So helpful.
Do what?
You're so helpful.
I really am.
Okay, so Whitney has pre-drilled with her quick flip, and I am just, since she's using it, I'm just going to screw these in, like so. I don't know if these are gonna come through. No, they didn't. Almost. So I am using these 2.5-inch blue coated Craig screws. These are for outdoor, and you know, it's an outdoor swing, so it's going to be outdoors. There. Guys,
Okay, I need to come on this side because I don't have a good angle on that side. Excuse me, Drew.
We're halfway there.
Oh!
Living on a prayer.
What does that song remind you of? Reminds me of Guitar Hero.
We're gonna do the last cleat on the opposite side.
There you go.
This is heavier than I thought. Final countdown. Okay, so now we'll show you what this looks like. It's really heavy. Okay, so porch swing. And we've got the cleats inside for the slats, and I've already cut the slats down to size. We have 11 1x4s, and we're just gonna put them, if this is what I hate about cutting before. Oh, it worked. We're gonna get a mallet. So we're spacing the 1x4s out evenly.
Do you know what that measurement is?
Ish, let me see. So we are starting with the 1x4s about 1/2 inch from the edge, and we've got 11 of them. We're gonna space them out evenly. They're like 7/8, 7-inch apart from each other. And you just wanna leave some spacing between each slat for outdoor projects so that if there's any water, it can run through the cracks and not sit on top of the wood.
Is water running through your crack right now?
So we're gonna do some wood glue, and we are going to use brad nails for this. You can use screws if you want to. I think it's gonna be fine.
I don't want to.
We don't want to because it's gonna take forever. And we're sitting on it. They're gonna be pushed down, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues. And if I have a couple of planks start to pop up outside after a while, I would rather fix them than use screws on every single one of these. Okay, so we've got wood glue. I'm just gonna glue in there with 1 1/4 inch brad nails. If you want to use screws, you can. You don't need to leave us a message about how unprofessional and how bad of builders we are because we're using brad nails. You don't have to, we already know.
this turned out so cute, Ashley.
Thank you. I have to build another one, but I cannot wait to get these hung up on my front porch. I think I'm gonna paint them like a really pretty black, maybe like a tricorn black.
I love
for my
that.
front porch. I don't
That's a
know.
great idea.
But I've got the perfect cushions picked out, so I can't wait to show you guys.
I know, and by the time you hang it, it won't be 105 outside.
That's actually true.
So you can actually sit in it and enjoy it.
I love my new swings on my front porch. This is exactly what I wanted. This is the perfect place for me to hang.
Y'all be sure to subscribe. You do not want to miss another video. Happy building.
Happy building. Where are you? Where are you?
I got it in there
Oh,
tight.
it's already in there?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a halfway.
Mallet! Mallet! Enter mallet!
You guys.
I know, and by the time you hang it, it won't be 105 outside.
That's actually true.
So you can actually sit in it and enjoy it without being moist.
I
love water running through my cracks.
I love sweating in my swing.
I'm really happy that water's gonna run through these cracks right here.
From my cracks. Okay. I love my new swings. I love how it looks. Okay. I love my new. This is my new favorite spot to hang out, and I can't think of anything else to say about these damn things.
Hang out.
To hang out. Hang.
Literally.
Okay, that's all there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Y'all be sure to hold on.
Okay, guys. Now intros.
Woo.
I'm so over all of this.
Hey, we're done.
We are done.